Hey guys, welcome to Anime for Life. Today I'm going to be on a bit of more serious note and bringing you my thoughts on the rather tragic incident that happened yesterday, and that would be the Orlando massacre that happened at the club, the gay trans lesbian club. And I just want everybody to know that they have my support and Canada's support as well, because I'm Canadian, and I'm sure everybody who's from Canada sends their support as well. And I also want to just throw out that, like everyone else, I think we're all getting tired of this, and just seeing all these shootings and deaths here, mass murder here, school shooting here, and it's just getting tired. When is this gonna stop? Because it's just fueling the fire for more hatred in the world. Like, nobody can trust anybody. Everybody's just gonna be looking at everyone like, oh, is he gonna freaking shoot up the next school where my kid is, or can I not go to a club because I'm going to be afraid to get blown up or whatnot. And now you have so many families out there now who are just like devastated because now they've lost like tons of loved ones. Who knows how many family members they've lost? I myself have 7 siblings, so who knows? Maybe they lost 2, 3 siblings or more, or cousins, or any other number of relatives. Possibly, I'm sure some of them were couples. I mean, that's why it's a lesbian gay bar, is because I'm sure many of them were couples or looking to make a relationship. So you've just destroyed not only a possible chance at love, but you've destroyed dozens of family members. And for the victims that were fortunate enough to survive, you still ruined their lives. Even if they get out with relatively minor injuries, quote unquote, the psychological aspect is still going to be severe. And now they may get like PTSD from that. Like, you're seeing dozens of your friends and possibly your lover killed because and that's now going to stick with you for the rest of your life. And here you just went out to have a good evening, and that's the evening that you ended up with. And because this guy was from Afghanistan, I believe it was originally, or his parents were, I've been hearing from many sources, because this is how I heard from it. It was just flooding my Facebook page, and that's why I decided to post my own thoughts. That it's kind of fueling the flames now for more Muslim terrorism, and we gotta ban like the guns and all that other crap that's going around. And brings me back to my point there earlier, that it's just fueling the flames, and it's just gonna create more chaos, more hatred, more trust issues, because of one psycho. Like, yeah, it looks really bad, but not every gun user is like that. I myself, I've got my gun license. I'm a very good shot with a rifle. I can outshoot my stepdad, and he's an avid hunter, and I can outshoot him with open sights. and I don't hunt at all. But that doesn't mean I go around shooting anyone. There's been many times where I've been really pissed off at the world, but I don't take my rage out on it. And there's many people that I know who are Muslim or East Indian or Asian or whatever, but they're not terrorists. They're not psychotic people who go up bombing places or shooting places up. But I see on the news here that they're conveniently edited clips where they will mention the word gun, or they'll mention the name Muslim or Mexican or Spanish or Asian or whatever, and they'll conveniently edit it to make it all this fear mongering, and people will just eat it all up, and they'll gain the attention of all the politicians, and they'll use that to fuel the elections, which is what Trump's doing. He's loving this. And they don't think of the families. They don't give a shit about any of that. They just want the respect that is deserved for the loss of the people, of their families, their sons, their daughters, their nephews, their nieces. But with you friggin' shaming them with all this crap because of the two most highly controversial things going around right now, the guns and the issue of the terrorism, that's no respect at all. And his parents are apparently had no idea of any of this, or why he would go crazy over this. Are apparently very helpful right now on the authorities. But again, people are still blaming him that it was all because of his views, and because he was Muslim, and because of all this, and that's why he did it. And it's all because of that one stupid fact, because of all the crap that's been going down. And it's because of all these stereotypes that it's just never going to end. And people are going to need to learn this, or to get rid of, how do I say it? They need to learn to get rid of that fear before they're even going to be able to get any sort of motion to moving forward. But this just needs to stop. I'm tired of hearing of all these mass shootings and acts of terrorism. Like this is just like it's tragedy. Like when I heard about this, it was like I was in awe. I was dumbstruck. Like for me, where I came from, I came from a small town called Kitimat, and we had an incident when I was really little, probably 10 or so, little younger, or a little older, somewhere around there, long time ago. And it was he was done by a guy named Kevin Vermette, who, if you guys read the news, even maybe you guys know some of them. But he killed a couple of kids, and he severely wounded another. And it was because they completely trashed his car that he completely fixed up, and just hounded him on a bunch of other things, and he finally snapped. And he killed these couple of kids at Hirsch Creek Park, and then never heard from him again. And to us, that was like, oh my God, that was unprecedented. So for us, having a killing of like 3 kids is like insane. And so when I hear 50 people getting killed and 50 more getting injured, I'm just like, that didn't happen. That's not possible. Like, you're shitting me, right? And then when I see it does happen and it's not fucking with me, it boggles my mind. And that's why I say, like, the media can just fuck off with all this nonsense about, oh, well, he phoned 911 proclaiming his allegiance to ISIS or ISIL, however you want to call them, because people get kind of pissed off depending on how you want to address them. Because I have seen that. I've seen in certain areas where they have been trying to link ISIS to this guy. And his family doesn't need that. And neither do the victims. They just want time to forget about this and get on with the healing process. But with you constantly throwing this out there, they're never going to be able to get over that. They're never going to be able to forget this. Because you're just going to make them relive it again and again and again and again. So my heart goes out to them. And I wish there was something I could do personally, but the best I can do is just say that I stand behind them. And I just, all my heart and all my feelings go out to every single one of those people, both the ones that sadly lost their lives and the ones who miraculously made it through. And even to his parents. Because even to him, like, and whatever made him sink so far to do something like that, something must have happened to something really bad must have happened to make him sink that far. You don't just sink that far for why the fuck not? I'm just gonna go out and kill 50 people and injure 50 other just for the fucking shits and giggles. Like, something has to be wrong there to push you that far. So I feel like sorry for him and whatever might have happened to push him that far. I feel sorry for his family for the loss of their son, and I especially feel sorry for all the family members who were affected by the effects of what he did, and for the loss of anyone they may have had. So I'll probably end it here, but before I do, there is one thing I want to say and leave, and it's a bit of a shout out, I guess you would say, but it's not out of respect. It's to an individual. I don't know who made it, and I don't know why they made it, but whoever made this meme right here, you should be ashamed of yourself. That was not cool, buddy. It was not the time. It was not the place. And that's completely and utterly disrespectful. Like, seriously, I don't get pissed off very easily at, like, insults and all that. Like, I'm very easy to just let things slide like that. But that was, if I was one of the family members, I'd probably be knocking your teeth out real fast. Like, I know that you were probably just trying to be funny and didn't think much of it. And we all do stupid things. But that was really low. Especially only a day after the incident occurred. Like, maybe if it was a year or something and it was kind of mellowed out by then and possibly even forgotten mostly, then maybe it might have been a little safer. But even then, it would have been pretty low. But especially to do it after not even a single full day has passed. What the hell were you thinking, buddy? So I don't know who you are or what you were thinking, but seriously, dude, use your head next time. Like, that is one of the most disrespectful things you could do, is to make a meme like that. And like a friend of mine said, who actually brought that to my attention, says, it just goes to show people will make a meme out of everything. So, yeah. Think a little bit next time, buddy, because if the wrong person got a look at that and it wasn't me, though, I guess now that I've shown everybody, it could be someone close by that might look at that and might want to have a few words with you. Yeah, just think next time, because you may have just done it for kicks and not really thinking right, and maybe afterwards you're like, oh shit, that was kind of a stupid thing to do. We all have moments like that. I'm not one to judge in that respect. I made many stupid decisions, and I actually got in trouble a few times for posting shit like that. So hey, I can't judge that much. But just use your head next time, okay? So I'll end it there. And as I said, my heart goes out to every single family out there who's lost someone or is dealing with someone who was injured, and to all those who are recovering from injuries, and even the families or the family who lost their son because of this. And as I said, even him, for whatever caused him this. I heard it was because of what set him off was seeing two guys kissing, but even then, I think it was something deeper than that it's not being told. There's got to be something more than that. So really, I feel sorry for everybody. So I just want you to know that your moose riding, igloo living, crazy Canuck brothers are looking out for you. Or at least this one is. So until next time, keep enjoying anime for life, and stay safe, guys.